what's happening? This is Snake Sabo, and you're watching EgoTV. Feed your ego. You know, the interesting thing about MySpace and so on and so forth is that because it's so popular and it's global, that there's so much clutter in there, and often the question is how do you get yourself through that clutter? Update often and frequently. Be interactive with your fans all the time. Utilize your fans for street teams, but like internet street teams. You know, utilize these people who are buying into what you're doing to help spread the word. Help spread the word and get your top 24 should be all beautiful women. It's just like the old school days when you would go out and you would put flyers out. Now you put bulletins up on MySpace. You know, you put songs up there that you're proud of, that you worked hard on. Kids have such an opportunity; they can make records in their bedroom now.
And he got caught going too fast.
Gotta go on the road, man. You gotta convince people one by one. You gotta earn it. The principle is the same as it was, 20 years ago, when it was all about going out and playing and touring and building a fan base. Well, you're basically doing the same thing, but within the confines of a web page with a community of over, 150 million people.
This is something along the lines of, is this the worst that I could have done?
The greatest thing about MySpace and the people who discover bands on MySpace is there is a sense of ownership that person who's surfing the net and comes across your page and likes what you're doing, they're going to come back because they feel like they're discovering something. And that's really important, I think, to a consumer. You have to have something that needs to be managed. It can't be something that's, you can't go, I threw a band together a week ago, I've got 3 songs, we need a manager. No. You have to build and do the groundwork. In a band situation, you may have 5 individual identities, that's awesome. But if you can make that cohesive into one, vision and one identity of a band, that's really the trick. You'll know what a manager does when you can't do what you need to do anymore. And so when you get to that point, when you're right at that point, where you've done all you can and you've got a following and you've got a presence and you've got a little bit of a buzz happening or whatever, that's the time where you want to hand it off to a manager.